The latest round of Euro qualifiers signalled a vital stage in the competition for 2012 finals places. Many nations' ambitions for Poland and the Ukraine already hang in the balance. Russia were aiming to march to the top of Group B with a victory over Macedonia, but could they reproduce the exciting form they showed in Dublin? The Switzerland and Wales campaigns are already on the brink, but who would be upbeat in Basel? Turkey were aiming to recover lost ground in Azerbaijan, and Israel to make up vital points in Greece. And could the Portuguese continue their big recovery, or would their ambitions be frozen out in Iceland? All the answers and much more coming up inside the next hour of comprehensive highlights. Our action roundup begins in the highly competitive Group B, where the Russians were in buoyant mood following that crucial 3-2 win over the Republic of Ireland in Dublin. Tonight, Dick Advocat Cyber in Skopje to face an unpredictable Macedonian team. Commentary comes from Dan O'Hagan.
3 Macedonia changes today. Alexander Lazevski in for Vladimir Lazarevski at left back. Mario Jurovski and Agim Ibrahimi also start for the home team. For Russia, no change, the same team which won in Dublin. On the right flank, Alan Zhagoyev, a real rising star, only 20. His goal on Friday, his first for the Russian national team. This is Zhiryanov. And Yukov. And here's Kerzhakov, chance! Goal for Russia! 8 minutes gone. Alexander Kerzhakov with his 17th goal for the national team. It's a great ball, a great run, and how about this for a finish? Emphatic and explosive. Russia in front, the perfect start in Skopje. Kerzhakov gets it. This is Zhiryanov. Zhagoyev on the right-hand side here. This is Zhagoyev now. Alan Zhagoyev makes time and space, deflected wide. Well, Zhagoyev of CSK Moscow, a player with big potential. Anyukov turned away. Here's Andrei Arshavin. The captain took aim, scored home and away against the Macedonians in the last European qualifying campaign. Arshavin held up by Despotovsky. Now it's Yuri Zhirkov. Zhirkov still, and Zhiryanov. Goalkeeper hangs on here. Radinovsky did okay too. Anyukov, now Vasily Berezutski's given the ball away. Here's Namorsky. Namorsky for Ristic, goes down. Oh, they want a penalty. Macedonia furious. Anyukov on Ristic, nothing doing. Well, they want to know why. Real appeals for Macedonia. Ristic played in, Anyukov and he collided, but nothing given. A Russian let-off maybe here. Away by Lazevski. Ristic with a touch. Here goes Namorsky up against Ignashevich. Namorsky, Trichkovsky. Here's cross, Despotovsky! He's never scored for Macedonia. He might never get a better chance. Macedonia knocking louder and louder on the Russian door. It will not yield. What a cross this was from Ivan Trichkovsky. And when the final touch comes from Despotovsky, he couldn't quite finish. In goes the corner. And Ristic against the bar, they're getting ever closer. It just won't go in for Jonas' side, will it? Stavica Ristic has been a real handful since coming on at half-time. Good header. The crossbar denies them this time. Russia hanging on for now. Another Trichkovsky corner. There's been a real danger in the second half, these corners. In by Trichkovsky. Ristic is in there, it's cleared away. Denisov further away. This is Mitreski, and now it's Despotovsky, his cross, good save! penalty. Macedonia have a lifeline. Foul here by Ignashevich on Namoski, seen by Stefan Johannesson. Yellow card shown as well to Ignashevich in there as well, the Russian defender who made the foul. Namoski scored from the spot here against Armenia late on in a 2-2 draw. Now to level against Russia. Up he comes, Akinfeyev saves! The goalkeeper is Russia's saviour. It stays 1-0. Ilcho Namoski couldn't beat Akinfeyev. Everything but score so far tonight, Macedonia. It's a good save to his left as well. Big, strong hand. Turns it away. It stays 1-0. It's a big win for Russia. 2 away wins in a week now. Here in Skopje, they've won again. Full-time, Macedonia 0, Russia 1.
Well, Armenia produced one of the headlines on Friday by beating Slovakia. A much easier task for them here. A home game against Andorra. And an early header against the crossbar as Armenia piled on the pressure. Denied was Jura Movsisyan. But Andorra wouldn't be able to keep them out for too long. Gavori Gazarian with the drive. Man who scored against Slovakia did it again. Jose Antonio Gomez couldn't get across in time. And after 4 minutes, Armenia off to a brilliant start. Armenia kept driving forward. Chance as the ball was rolled across and stretched behind by Mark Banaus. Goalkeeper was really struggling. Just after the quarter hour, though, Armenia made it 2 and pretty much put the game out of sight. Henrik Mkhitaryan is highly rated. And it was a decent finish after the initial effort from Jura Movsisyan had been blocked. That was 2-0, and there was surely no way back for Andorra. Good driving run. Decent save from Gomez, to be honest, but Mkhitaryan finally turning home. Andorra already thinking of damage limitation. Armenia maybe thinking of qualifying for Euro 2012. Hovsepian's cross, driven home by Movsisyan. That was 3-0, 12 minutes before half-time. Really good run from Hovsepian. Keeper maybe was not great there. In the second half, Armenia took their foot off the pedal just a little bit. Deflected shot, bouncing back off the post, and well, they probably should have done a little bit better. They did finally manage to add a 4th goal. Marcos Pizzeli it was, and almost as good as the opening goal by Gazarian. 4-0 for Armenia. There'll be tougher tests down the line, but still not bad at all from one of the coming forces in European football. Vardan Minasyan can be rightly proud of what his team have achieved so far. So this is what Group B looks like. Russia are getting going, aren't they, after that win against the Republic of Ireland, and now in Macedonia, although they had their goalkeeper Akinfeyev to thank. Slovakia 1, Republic of Ireland 1, the final score, and Armenia are in 3rd after another win.
In Group G, Wales and Switzerland are already fighting an uphill battle to keep their qualification dreams alive. Both sides lost vital ground courtesy of single-goal defeats on Friday. Surprisingly, neither had registered a point before tonight's encounter. This then a must-win game for both teams in Basel. Commentary comes from Kevin Keatings.
Diego Benaglio returns in the Switzerland goal after missing last week's defeat in Montenegro. Returns too for Lichtsteiner and Barnetta. Alan Hamer from Luxembourg is tonight's referee. Wales caretaker head coach Brian Flynn without no less than 12 players for this trip to Basel for a combination of reasons. No Bellamy, Ramsey, Collison, Ledley, Ricketts or Gunter. A little margin for further error from either of these two nations in Group G without a point to their name so far. Here's Bale looking positive early on. It's a terrific run this from Gareth Bale. Just couldn't quite pick out the run of Andy King at the near post. But a positive start from the Welsh. It's not cleared very well by Wales. Barnetta denied by Hennessy. Strella's header and Stocker. 8 minutes gone in Basel, and Switzerland have the lead. 21-year-old Valentin Stocker lifts the gloom from Switzerland's qualification and adds further to the woes of Wales. Strella's headed down, Stocker unmarked and comfortably beat Hennessy. Well, the Welsh hopes on Gareth Bale. Having such a good season again with Tottenham Hotspur, and here he is in the clear. It's Bale, 1-1. Switzerland's lead lasted just 5 minutes. Gareth Bale gets Wales' first goal in qualifying for Euro 2012. And for the travelling fans, sheer delight. Ball won well there by Crofts in midfield. And look how Grichting played him on as the right-back, Lichtsteiner, sped forward. Bale was onside, tucked it away beautifully. Switzerland won, Wales won. It's been a lively start. Two nations with just one goal between them in 4 qualifying matches up to tonight, forward by Lichtsteiner. And this is Strella, and Darcy Blake has missed his challenge. Inler, and a shot from Strella is in! 21 minutes gone, and Switzerland lead Wales 2-1. Blake missed his challenge, and that was crucial. Inler helped it on, and James Collins, clearly playing Strella onside, didn't begin to get hold of the volley. In fact, he miscues this. Watch, Inler wins the challenge from Darcy Blake. He doesn't get hold of this at all, Strella. But it squirmed and spun into the back of the Wales net. Switzerland hunting out a third goal now, and this is Strella. Mistake there by Williams. And still, it's Marco Strella! Great block by Williams to atone for his earlier error there. And once Strella got round James Collins, it looked bleak for Wales. What a great block, though, from the Welsh captain. Strella denied. Bale. Edwards. Darcy Blake, good-looking cross, and King couldn't direct his header on target. There was a suggestion of offside, I felt, in there. Darcy Blake's cross. King unable to keep it down. Anguish for Hitzfeld. This is Fry. Oh, good-looking cross, and Stocker denied by Hennessy. Static defending by Darcy Blake, and Wayne Hennessy makes a crucial save here for Wales to deny Stocker. It's been a fairly scrappy second half, in contrast to a lively and entertaining first. Williams back here with Hennessy. Oh, it's a poor clearance by the Wales goalkeeper, and Strella is in here, and a real let-off for Wales. Marco Strella, the Basel striker, playing in his home stadium, gifted this from Hennessy. Set himself, but couldn't make it 3-1. Bale. Always looks something likely to happen when he's involved. Fed forward by King. The header down, and Bale! Denied by Wolfley. The goalkeeper who came on as an early substitute for the injured Bernalio did well for his side here. It was an awkward header that for Grichting. And Bale close to making it 2-2. Barnett with a lively game for Switzerland. Oh, and he's fed through here by Strella. And should be 3-1 here. This is Dirdiok. Denied. Barnetta's in there. Still Wales can't get it clear. Challenge in there, and referee says penalty. Substitute Ribeiro's challenge on Barnetta. How much contact was there here? Referee's well positioned, and he thinks enough. And it's Inlet, and that should end Wales' hopes in the 82nd minute. Switzerland 3, Wales 1. Lovely penalty from Gökhan Inlet. And now Hitzfeld can relax. It's been a brave performance by this very much under strength Wales team. Always looked a tough ask here in Basel. This is Dirdiok, who's looked lively since he came on. It's a very forceful run. It's brilliant from Dirdiok, and it's Stocker, and the gloss on a Switzerland win for sure now. 89 minutes gone. Dirdiok, superb setup, and Valentin Stocker with his second goal of the game.
So Group G looks like this after England drew at home against Montenegro. Montenegro hit the crossbar late on. They lead the group with 10 points. England in second, Switzerland and Bulgaria both on 3 points. And poor Wales are bottom of the table. Next up, though, on the 26th of March, Wales against England should be quite a game.
Points are certainly at a premium in an increasingly fascinating Group F. Israel were defeated 2-1 by group leaders Croatia on Saturday and now faced a make-or-break clash with Greece, who edged past Latvia last time out. But could they make it a home double in Piraeus? Ben Andrews provides the commentary.
Despite a first campaign win over Latvia here on Friday, 4 changes for Greece tonight, including both fullbacks. Vintra and Spiropoulos return up front. Youth makes way for experience. Salpingidis is in for Mitroglou. As for Israel, plenty of changes there too. There's a debut for Remy Gershon at the back. Roberto Kalauti comes in to attack. Gershon forward. This is Ite Schechter, who scored against Croatia on Friday night and is going well again here, and he's teed up Rafalov. Lovely first touch. Shame about the finish. Decent chance that for Rafalov, all made by the good work of Ite Schechter. Still buzzing from his first international goal at the start of this international weekend. Karagounis dispossessed, but Greece still have it, and that's through for Salpingidis, who's on the chase, and he scooped it up and over and in, and Greece lead in Athens. It's a bizarre goal, and Salpingidis has got it. No question he was onside, and he's just lifted it up and over. It's either genius or good fortune. Either way, this lively match has its opening goal, and it goes to Dimitris Salpingidis. Karagounis to take. Super delivery, and it's just hit Pantelis Kafes. And behind it goes. That was a chance to get the cushion of a 2-goal lead. Samaras does well. He's done really well, and he's still going here, Georgios Samaras. He's away from Cohen. Super ball in, and a cracking piece of defending by Tamir Cohen. Salpingidis had a tap in for 2-0 there. All made by Samaras, but not finished off by Salpingidis, thanks to that piece of defending from Cohen. Sloppily given away there. This is Rafalov. And Schechter in the middle, and he's got there and scored. He's poked it in. Spiropoulos was not looking what was behind his back. And out of nothing, Israel are level just before the hour mark. Kalauti with the ball in, and there was Schechter, 2 in 2 for him. Katsourakis, helped on by Karagounis. This is Salpingidis. He's round Dudu. Is he brought down by him? Yes, he is. Penalty. It's a needless challenge. He was going nowhere. Israel have only been level for 2 minutes, and their keeper and most experienced player out there has conceded a penalty, which the skipper, Karagounis, will take. Karagounis, 2-1. And they were only level for a couple of minutes. Just past the hour mark, the Greek skipper puts his side back in front. That is a perfect penalty. No saving them. Kalauti again. Rafalov did well. Plays it off to Vermouth. Oh, almost the instant impact for the substitute there. It's only been on the field a couple of minutes. It's back off the upright. Soufakis in the Greek goal had no chance. He watched it onto the woodwork and out again. Minutes for Greece to find that cushion, and that's an interesting looking header back there, almost into his own net from Danny Bondar. Rafalov, decent layoff, surely now or never for Israel. Rafalov wants it back, gets it back, lovely touch, how's the shot? It's over, and Israel are heading for another narrow defeat, it seems. Greece are heading for the top of Group F.
Well, next we go to Latvia against Georgia. The home side expected to grab a victory here. Georgia made 5 changes from that 1-0 win over Malta. They were very, very poor and knew that they would need to improve. And Georgia did start well. The youngster, the 18-year-old Anna Nidze, with a driving run. Well saved by Andris Vanins. Somehow the goalkeeper managed to keep it out and keep it away from the on-rushing strikers. But Latvia soon came into their own and should have taken the lead. Rudnev's driving over after Lezans' effort had only been parried by Revishvili. And at the start of the second half, the corner from Lezans headed over by Rudnevs. Latvia, it seemed, were getting closer. Georgia then thought they had the lead with a quarter of the game to go. Baushvili's volley was driven in by Kvikvelia, but the offside flag was up against him correctly, as it turned out. Definitely off, correct decision, but it seemed like it didn't matter, because against expectation, with 17 minutes to go, Vanins managed to get a punch to a free kick. It was headed back across, and David Saradzi, who got the late winner against Malta, managed to grab the goal here for Georgia. The shock was on the cards. Saradzi turning home. So 1-0 to Georgia, and Latvia threw pretty much everything at them. Rudnevs with the low cross. Could they finish? Well, the answer there was no. Grebis turning wide. And it seemed that Latvia's final chance was gone. But into stoppage time, the long ball forward by Klava, header across, and what about that for a finish? Kauna with the goal. Lovely finish. And Latvia had just saved themselves. Brilliant volley. And it finished Latvia 1, Georgia 1. So, Group F, as you've seen, Greece 2, Israel 1, Latvia 1, Georgia 1. It means it's tight, you know. Greece atop, Croatia second, having played a game less. Georgia on 6, Israel on 4, Latvia on 4. You feel that any of those top 5 could scrape through to the finals in 2012. Coming up next, Israel, Latvia, Croatia, Malta. Georgia at home against Croatia will be interesting, and Malta against Greece.
In Group A, Turkey went down 3-0 to Germany in Berlin last time out, so tonight we're looking to claw back some lost ground against Azerbaijan. Vertivok's side had conceded 9 goals in their opening 2 games, so would Gus Hiddink's Turks bounce back in Baku? Commentary on this one comes from Dan Roper.
Well, Vertivok makes 3 changes to the side that lost in Vienna, with Ruslan Abashev, one of a trio of recalled personnel. Gus Hiddink, meanwhile, brings back both Şemi Şentürk and Tuncay Şanlı in Baku. Fine effort, just wide from Shukurov. Terrific hit from the defender. Tuncay Şanlı. Decent looking ball in. Oh, just away from Şemi Şentürk. Decent long ball forward as well. This is Javidov breaking forward and still, and Volkan was quick. He had to be. Terrific counter from Azerbaijan. Just the wrong side of the post from an Azerbaijan point of view. Again, the shot from distance, Sadegov this time, always drifting wide. Another well-hit effort, but not troubling Volkan. Hamit Altintop looks to go for glory! Strikes the crossbar. Closest Turkey have come so far. Wicked effort. Turkey just beginning to dominate now. This is Hamit once again. Still Hamit Altintop. Şemi Şentürk, the quick 1-2. Hamit Altintop, terrific save. Agaev with the stop. The Bayern Munich man so close to breaking the deadlock here. Tuncay. Emre. This is Gökhan Gönül. He's onside. Agaev makes the save. Should have done better, really. Gökhan Gönül, the player that got through. All Turkey at the moment looking for this breakthrough. Selçuk İnan. What a strike that was from the Trabzonspor midfielder. Here comes the corner. Javidov steps over, Nadarov does. Sadegov scores. Brilliant routine. One step over, then the other. And the hit from the skipper, Rashad Sadegov. Something from the training ground, expertly implemented. What a finish. Nadarov racing forward. Azerbaijan going in search of another hit. Oh, and it's flicked towards goal. Volkan will save. It was the substitute, Chertoganov. Quite sure how much he knew about that. Just seemed to run off the shin. Let's take another look. Volkan saving. Still 20 minutes for Turkey to try and get back on level terms. This is Hamit Altintop, the quick 1-2 with Ildirim, looks to get the shot away. Still not clear. This is Nihat! Substitute, close to a leveller, didn't quite catch it after good work from Hamit Altintop. Nadarov, who's been excellent over on the left-hand side. 15 minutes remaining. Azerbaijan doing more than just holding on here. It's a neat touch in field as well. Abashev looking to go, and he might be able to follow up here. Brilliant hit, first of all. Javadov denied, and the follow-up wide. Into the final seconds, 4th minute of added on time. This is Emre, and Semi's header. It's wide, and it's over. And a famous win for Azerbaijan, surely the best in their history. Sadegov, the captain, with the goal just before half-time. The Baku fans celebrate. Azerbaijan 1, Turkey 0.
Well, Group A was the place to be tonight, with Azerbaijan's surprise win and an absolute thriller in Brussels between Belgium in the red and Austria. Belgium dominated the early exchanges and were ahead after 11 minutes. The cross turned in at the near post by Wale Vossen. No more than Belgium deserved at that stage, but the lead lasted for just 2 minutes. A corner for Austria. Rising highest was Franz Schiemer to power it home, and it was 1 apiece. Well, this was the first meeting between these two sides for more than 30 years. A goalless draw in Vienna in 1979, but this was a rather different affair. Austria were ahead before the half hour. Marko Arnautovic making it 2-1 to the visitors. A fantastic strike from a player who scored 2 goals in Austria's win on Friday night. Belgium had also got their campaign moving with a win in Kazakhstan on Friday, but they needed to find a response. Having started so well, they found themselves behind. Next chance fell to Vossen, their early goal scorer. Then Axel Witsel was there following up. Heroics from Jürgen Macho in the Austrian goal to deny both chances. But that rather summed up this game. It was absolutely impossible to take your eyes off it. Into the second half with Austria still leading. But not for long before Marouane Fellaini, an unmistakable figure, of course, rose highest to beat Macho to the cross and put his side back on terms. 2 apiece now, breathless stuff in Brussels from two teams really fighting to get back in contention in Group A. Behind the runaway leaders, Germany, of course. The action continued, another good chance for Vossen, who drilled it wide after Fellaini flicked it on. That was on the hour mark, and they were made to pay for that miss very soon after. Some poor defending by the Belgians, and there was Schiemer. Couldn't quite believe the chance had come his way, but he was able to bundle it in. His second of the night, Austria's third, and they had the advantage. But the game potentially turned with about 20 minutes or so remaining. A real scuffle in front of referee Mike Dean involving Axel Witsel. Jan Vertonghen, the Belgian, there now number 5, was involved. And look at this for a daft bit of retaliation from Paul Scharner, the Austrian, right in front of the referee, leaving Mr. Dean with absolutely no alternative but to produce the red card. So Austria 3-2 up, but down to 10 men for the remainder of the game. And that red card eventually proved costly, but we're inside the last 5 minutes now when Belgium got back on terms thanks to Marvin Ogunjimi, a striker who scored 2 goals against Kazakhstan on Friday. Jonathan Leger involved in the build-up, knocking it back, and a good turn and finish from the striker. It's 3 apiece now, in case you've lost count. Well, Belgium weren't really prepared to settle for that. They continued to create chances. Romelu Lukaku had come off the bench, and he hit the woodwork. This was inside the last 2 minutes of normal time. Belgium may have assumed that that would be their last chance to snatch a winner. Great turn from the big striker. But there was still time for yet more twists from the corner. A wonderful header from another substitute, Nicolas Lamberts. And it's now 4-3 to the Belgians. They've come from behind in the last 5 minutes. And they were preparing to celebrate a famous win when this happened in stoppage time. Another substitute, an Austrian this time, Martin Harnik, was able to snatch a deserved point for his side, who never gave up all night. An absolute thriller in Group A. It finished Belgium 4, Austria 4.
Yeah, wonderful game. Belgium 4, Austria 4. Azerbaijan with that big win at home over Turkey, and Germany winning in Kazakhstan. Took a while to break Kazakhstan down, but it was Klose, it was Gomez, it was Podolski, and Germany won comfortably in the end to top the group with 4 wins out of 4. Austria in second, then Turkey and Belgium behind. Germany are at home against Kazakhstan next time. And what about Austria-Belgium, the rematch? Watch out for that one.
In Group H, Portugal revived their faltering campaign with a resounding 3-1 win over the Danes in Porto on Friday night, but they still remain 5 points behind table toppers Norway going into this clash with struggling Iceland. Could new coach Paulo Bento continue the Portuguese revival in Reykjavik? Dan Roebuck, watch this one.
Olafur Johansson relies upon veteran strikers Ida Gudjonsson and Heide Helgason for tonight's clash against Portugal. The pair have amassed 35 international goals in 113 appearances. Not surprisingly, Paulo Bento names an unchanged side to the one that defeated Denmark 3-1 on Friday, so Hugo Almeida will be supported by Cristiano Ronaldo and Nani in attack. Ronaldo, one step over, then another. Still the Real Madrid man has it. Martins is fouled, and that's a free kick. Early opportunity, perhaps, here for Cristiano Ronaldo. Martins fouled by Bjarnason. It is Ronaldo. Oh, and it's gone in. Skimmed the top of the wall. Maybe Sigurdsson just turned the touch. The keeper had no chance, Gunnleifsson. Swerved and bent and just avoided the wall. And Ronaldo is on the score sheet. His 25th international goal. A terrific hit. The defender's turn. Ronaldo. Running right at the moment, the Real Madrid winger, still Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to perhaps set up Carlos Martins. Difficult chance, really, for the Benfica player. Can't quite catch it. Good layoff from Ronaldo. Just seemed to spin behind him. Davy Sigurdsson will place the ball. Plenty of blue shirts inside the penalty area. Heide Helgason with the header and off the line. No, over the line. The referee has given the goal. Heide Helgason got up above the Portuguese defenders. Let's take another look at this because this was tight. The referee was adamant. Eduardo got something to it, not enough. And the ball behind the line when it was hooked to safety, or apparent safety as far as the Portuguese players were concerned. Controversial, but 1-1. João Pereira. Cleared away. This is Raul Meireles. Oh, yes! Portugal are back in front. Another delicious strike. Raul Meireles this time, only one thing on his mind, and the Liverpool midfielder finding the back of the net. Full-blooded hit. Ronaldo. Loses out on that occasion. Cleared away by Gunnleifsson. Raul Meireles again. Oh, off the top of the crossbar and away. Dipped viciously. I think Gunnleifsson was beaten there. Opportunist effort from Meireles. Great technique. Excellent effort. Feel that Portugal might need another to keep onto the coattails of Norway at the top of the section. A scrappy second half. Portugal with the few chances so far. João Pereira. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. A little bit of space to work with here. And still Ronaldo to take on the defenders. That's a low ball in. Oh, Helder Postiga will score from inches out after a howler from Gunnleifsson. The veteran keeper made a smart stop from Postiga just a few minutes ago. Has let his team down here. Ronaldo with a cross. That's awful. And Postiga in the right place at the right time. Ronaldo looked to take on his man. Got away from Sigurdsson. Terrible goalkeeping though. Danny. Away from the Zenit St. Petersburg striker. This is Ronaldo, who's in. He's onside. Cristiano Ronaldo looks for Danny. Just too high. Should have been a fourth, it wasn't. Ronaldo away. Danny unable to supply the finish.
And elsewhere, Denmark beat Cyprus 2-0. It had been goalless at half-time, but Rasmussen and Lorentzen with the second half goals. Norway, 100% record, 3 out of 3, but Portugal did what they had to. They won on Friday and then won in Iceland tonight. Paolo Bentu, 2 wins out of 2. Norway, Denmark, Cyprus against Iceland next. But Estonia pulled off one of the shocks of qualifying so far, winning 3-1 in Serbia last time. And they started pretty well here against Slovenia. Kemar Sarg's effort really well saved by Samir Handanovic, who is outstanding, the Slovenian goalkeeper. It was a good, lively game, this, but not too much action in front of goal. Still goalless approaching half-time. Estonia caught flat-footed, and the lob from Novakovic just over the crossbar. Slovenia, of course, were very much at the World Cup. Estonia have never been anywhere near a major championship, and it was Slovenia who started to take control. The drive from Valter Birsa, arguably Slovenia's best player, flashing just wide. It's a good strike, but it swerved, and swerved the wrong way. But when they did take the lead, Slovenia, it was all about a huge chunk of luck, really. Bojan Jokic with good quick feet on the edge of the area. The substitute Zlatko Dedic with the drive, and turned into his own net by Andrei Sidorenkov. Terrible moment for him after the highs of the win in Serbia. A terrible goal to concede at home for Estonia. It was good from Jokic here, and Dedic, the substitute, did well, but the shot's going well wide before Sidorenkov slides in and puts it into the back of his own net. They still had a chance, though, Estonia, late on, but Handanovic was simply outstanding, the goalkeeper. Eno Yerga, I think, thought he'd scored when he hit this, swerving in towards the far post, but this angle shows you just how good the save is. Really outstanding from Handanovic, great quick feet, and there was still one final chance. The header back across, and Handanovic palming it over the crossbar. So they travel and they win in Serbia. They come back home and they lose to Slovenia. The life of an Estonian football fan. And Faroe Islands 1, Northern Ireland 1. Kyle Lafferty with a late equaliser for Northern Ireland. Estonia 0, Slovenia 1. Italy, Serbia, very unfortunately, was abandoned after crowd trouble. We hear an awful lot more about that. That was in the Marassi in Genoa. And real problems. Italy against Serbia, abandoned.
The results in Group D then. Belarus with a 2-0 win at home to Albania, and France managed a 2-0 win against Luxembourg. Karim Benzema and Johan Gourcuff with the goals. Luxembourg had their skipper René Peters sent off. That all means that France now lead the way in Group D on 9 points ahead of Belarus and Albania. It's Luxembourg versus France next time, and Bosnia entertain Romania. Albania versus Belarus. Some Group E action for you now between San Marino and Moldova. Moldova in the red, looking to pick up a rare away win, and they got a helping hand with their first goal, didn't they? A mistake from San Marino keeper Aldo Simoncini, making a gift of things to Nikolai Yosan. This was after 20 minutes or so. Came for the cross, didn't get it, and Yosan tapped it home. And that was a setback for San Marino, who, of course, were hammered 8-0 by the Hungarians on Friday night. And they were very anxious about avoiding a repeat against the Moldovan side, who are improving all the time. They've already beaten Finland at home in this campaign and only lost to the Dutch by 1 goal on Friday. And Moldova continued to create chances. Viro Frunze with a shot which drew a good save from Simoncini, looking to make amends for that earlier howler. And this was the pattern for the game, really. Moldova creating all the chances, but struggling to extend their advantage into the second half. Another chance falling to Frunze again. And the same story, really. A good reaction save from Simoncini to deny him. And Moldova at this stage were looking to settle for a 1-0 win, which was quite a good effort from San Marino after that shocking defeat against the Hungarians. But late on, Moldova did get the chance to extend their advantage with a penalty. An ugly jump from Simon Bakayocci, the San Marino defender, on Alexei Savinov. It was a booking for the defender. As you can see there, he's jumping high with the elbow raised. Not too much doubt about it. Savinov goes down, and the result was a penalty to Moldova, and a chance for substitute Anatoly Doros to round off the night for the visitors. It finished San Marino 0, Moldova 2 in Group E.
So here's the group table. Hungary with a late win in Finland. Dzujak's winner came in the 5th minute of stoppage time. Huntelaar on the target twice again for the Netherlands, as was Afellay. 4-1 they beat Sweden. And as we just saw, San Marino 0, Moldova 2. So the Netherlands 4 wins out of 4. Hungary are going well, just 3 points behind. But a big test comes up next for Hungary. They're at home against the Netherlands. Sweden and Moldova are just in behind. Czech Republic won 2-0 in Liechtenstein. Nessid amongst the goal scorers, and what a game at Hampden. Scotland were 2-0 down against Spain, pulled it back to 2-2, but then Llorente with the winner broke Scottish hearts. Spain have 3 wins out of 3. Czech Republic in second, then it's Scotland and Lithuania level.
So that's it for another UEFA Euro 2012 Superfeed show. Goals galore from all around Europe, and the headlines: Belgium and Austria share 8 in Brussels, Spain leave it late against Scotland, and Azerbaijan beat Turkey. We'll see you for more when the story resumes next March, but it's goodbye for now.